everybody, it's me, Jerry, coming at you another gaming video. Today, we're doing, What Remains of Edith Finch again. So, we're gonna pick it up where we left off. The last time we looked through, the little, viewfinder thing, so we're gonna push forward from there. The last time we were in, Edith Jr.'s room, so that was my grandmother in the game, so, we're gonna continue from there. So if you see there, it says built 1937 Sven Finch. So that's Edith Jr.'s dad. So here we go.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Yeah, you could see that. I mean, who puts carpet in a bathroom? Like, why? I just... Aren't you gonna, like... I don't know. And it makes no... Okay. There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edie Finch.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh. Calvin Finch. Oh, here's all the, like, designs for the... Here's the design for a...
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Well, you know, photography is a good hobby. I mean, personally, I like taking pictures myself. Bottles. Oh, we're saving. Okay. Oh, there's a picture of the two of them. Fort Sam and Fort Calvin.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
No, not this yet.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
I liked my history teacher. He was pretty cool.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Is it this button or? Oh.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
This is weird. I actually have to physically...
Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
This is weird. I actually have to physically push
I told him
both...
going around was impossible.
I had to physically push both
Maybe
triggers
if I hadn't said that.
to make him kick, which is really weird.
I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
Like, I'm surprised he didn't
That's what I
fall...
want to remember about my brother.
Come on, we're almost there. There we go.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did it.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
1950 to 1961, so he was 11. A lot of people die around like the age of like 10 or 11 in this family. It's kind of like, I don't know.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Oh, I love this, like, oh. Oh, the butterfly, huh? The butterfly effect? Is that what that's supposed to represent? Nope. Oh. That's cool.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Oh, we're back over here. Okay. Oh, now we're in Barbara's room. There's another Milton drawing.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Yeah. Oh, that mask is not okay. So, was this, I mean, I know what they're trying to do, but like, honest question, was this supposed to be like, I'm saying for the developer, were they supposed to be like teasing at movies that already exist with the whole like, oh, it's children who discover like a hidden like beast or a secret that they're not supposed to, like, is it supposed to be like, the one that comes to mind first is a movie called Harry and the Hendersons, which was a family discovers a Bigfoot and they name him Harry. Personally, I didn't really like the movie. Is this supposed to be nodding to stuff like that? Like Harry the Hendersons, or even stuff like the Water Horse, where it's like a child and they discover something that's like unknown. Look, she had her own doll. My god. Introducing Barbara Finch. Apparently she was that popular where she needed a like, Jesus. Okay, but I was just curious. Oh, there's a pie from her birthday still. Barb.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
Penelope's
But
Diner.
in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed.
Beastie Con, 1960.
Her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, baby. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
I actually have to do this part, which is really
She
cool.
wound the key. She listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
That is cool. I didn't know we were playing Dead by Daylight with Michael Myers.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Knock over these cans. There we go.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
What? What is this thing? Also, just... Okay.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
My rollerblade.
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh, so now we're in,
Barbara turned, saw the hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was
So now we're in, now I know what you did last summer. Great.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Through this.
that night. She played her part beautifully. Molly's door opened in years. The hinges grown. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
See, this is the worst thing I'd say about this game, is that I try to make videos of lots of, like, story and gameplay, and then a cinematic will happen, and then it takes up, like, more than half of the video. And then it seems like I'm not really doing anything.
Vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Okay, the door.
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Why?
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Ugh. That's not funny, dude. That's really not. And who would make a comic book like this? Oh my god. Okay.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
So 1944 to 1960s, so 54, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I mean, they said she was 16, so I'm gonna believe that. Alright. Well, I think I've come to the end of this video. I'm sorry that it's kind of short, but you know, these, again, the cinematics, they take up a lot of the time. But you know, I kind of still like that, because then you get to just sit back and learn, you know, the story, and you're not constantly looking around like, what the heck is going on? So that wraps up this video. If you have any suggestions of what you want to see me play, write down in the comments, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!